out at Club Motors Fountains to get behind the wheel and test out the brand new BMW i3 and i8. I say, let's do the math. Hi.
Hello.
How are you, Hendrik?
Good, and yourself?
I'm very well. So you have claimed the name of BMW Genius out here,
Yes.
aka product specialist, and you've lined up two incredibly sexy beasts for us.
Yes.
Now with BMW, I is for innovation. So let's kick it off with the hybrid on this end.
BMW i is a sub-brand, just like M, and it stands for innovation, sustainability, and future mobility as well. Okay, so how the hybrid works, this is the BMW i8, okay? The battery pack is in the center console, okay, in the middle. And then all the electrical components underneath the bonnet, high voltage. So that only works on the front wheels. All right, then we go to the back. The engine is at the back. It's only a 1500 3-cylinder, so it's a small engine, but it's very powerful, and it only works on the rear wheels. So you can decide how you want to use it. Normally the battery is running the whole time, so in other words the front wheels, and then depending on how you drive it, how hard you drive it, and your acceleration, then the engine will kick in.
I say we open up this baby full throttle.
All right, let's go. Right in there. Here we go.
Ooh,
Okay, so the best way to get in is, they call it the supercar way. Okay, leave your legs outside, bum in first, and swing your legs in.
Okay. There's actually method to this sexy madness. Hope I did that gracefully.
All right, just closing the door is just simple like your normal door. You just pull it. Go.
Well, Hendrik, my bucket seats say go, and I'll be seeing you a little later.
Okay, to start this, the i8, I'm just going to press this button, foot on the brake, obviously. Okay, now it is only on the battery. Okay, it's in comfort mode. I hold this button, pull it back, it's in drive. Handbrake right there, it's electric. Okay, now we can go. It's moving. Okay, only on the front wheels, remember?
Yes.
Because it's only the battery now working. Once I put my foot down and I'm asking it for more power that only the battery can supply, it will kick in the engine.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so we're still on battery. I'll put my foot down a little bit. There goes the engine.
Wow.
Okay. How's the sound of that?
That is certainly not a purr, but definitely a roar.
Okay. So then next, if I slow down a little bit, it'll deactivate the engine. Now we're only on the battery. You don't hear the engine. Okay. Now I'm putting it into sport mode just by pressing the gear lever to the left. Okay, now the engine started again. It started because it's charging the battery. Okay, so in sport mode it charges the battery, it stays on the whole time, the dials become red, everything is aggressive, and everything is fun.
Well, Hendrik, I don't know about you, but every mean journey needs a mean soundtrack. Hendrik, 0 to 100?
It's about 4.3 seconds. The M3 and the M4 is 4.4, 0 to 100, and this is a little bit faster.
Now we know that this car is an incredible machine. It's got speed, but it's also good on the environment.
Yes, the hybrid system is obviously made for performance. So when it works together, the performance is the best, and also the fuel economy. Okay, the fuel economy is 2.1 liters per 100 kilometers.
Wow.
When driving in comfort mode. And also the emissions, obviously that plays a big part in the hybrid. The emissions of this car is only 49 grams. That's almost nothing.
After the break, we find out more about the BMW i3.
Well, now we are gonna subtract a few and take it from the i8 over to the i3. I'm gonna take the reins on this one, ever so slightly.
Okay, so the thing about the i3 is this is an electric vehicle. Okay, there's no fuel in this. This only works with a battery. You get home, you charge it, you plan your next trip because it takes a little bit of responsibility. It's a certain range you can drive with it. The book says 130 to 160 kilometers depending on how you drive and in which mode you also drive it. A safe figure is always 150 kilometers. But let's test it out and you can see how it works.
I say, let's get in. Right, let's drive.
All right, now it's in drive. Just the handbrake this side, you can just push it down.
Now, you're not really spending when it comes to petrol. So what is the price tag on a car like this?
That is a very good question. It does not really increase your electricity bill. For a full charge, it takes up to 24 Rand. Well, it's somewhere in between 14 to 24 Rand, depending on what time you charge it. So, because sometimes it might be more expensive to charge it. So, I mean, let's say the ultimate, 24 Rand. If it's 24 Rand, you're getting 150 kilometers out of it, 150. I mean, that's flipping brilliant.
The lithium-ion battery is quite a special little touch to this car.
Definitely. The lithium-ion battery is a very good quality battery. It works in modules. It's a very big battery. It's 239 kilograms. So how it works is there is 96 cells in the battery. There's 8 modules and 12 cells per module. And it sits in the floor underneath the seats.
Wow, I don't know whether I just drove a car or flew a plane, but this was an incredibly smooth
It is exciting,
drive.
eh?
So we've obviously used a chunk of our charge. What happens next? If I'm at home, what do I do? If I'm out and about, what do I do?
Okay, so let's say you're driving around here, you're near the dealership. You can charge it with this big machine here. We call this the DC fast charge machine, okay? This is where you would use this to plug it in there, and it charges in 24 minutes, okay? So this is obviously the quickest way of charging it. And then you can charge it at your house. We install a wall box in your house. It charges 3 to 4 hours. It is extra, it's not standard on the vehicle. So 3 to 4 hours, it keeps the battery healthy, and it's easy because it's at your house. You can also install it at your work if you want to.
Well, Hendrik, if you were Santa, best I be very well behaved for the remainder of this year. But now from cars of the future to electric conversions. First though, before we get there, let's check in with Hypertext.